Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's the holiday season and Christmas is less than 20 days away. So if you are still struggling to buy gifts for a secret Santa or for even friends and family, don't worry, I got you. So today I'm going to show you about 10 to 15 gifts which I really personally love. I would purchase them. I purchase them for myself, and it's something that is in a good price range that I would also purchase it for my friends for like secret Santas and parties and stuff. The first item I'm super excited to share is the Moom Super Greens. This is a daily greens, fiber and digestive enzyme blend. And what I love about this is that it comes in a little sachet like this, and this sachet contains 2 servings of fruits and 2 servings of vegetables, which is your total daily recommended intake. So this I just bring to like travels, I bring to camp. I've been taking this, I bought this for a camp back in October, so I'll just take like however days worth and then I will bring it along with me. In fact, I'm going for camp tomorrow, so I'm just going to pack this in as well. Just take a cup of water, pour it in, mix it up, and it tastes like green apple juice, and you get everything you need in here. So I think it's particularly good for people who don't really like to eat vegetables. So it's great to just leave somewhere, and every time you're traveling or you're not feeling the best, haven't eaten the best, just pull one out, mix it in water and take it. The next gift I have here is magnesium oil. And for those of us who have a little bit of problem sleeping, you've probably heard of magnesium oil before. Before you sleep, spray it on the soles of your feet and it will help you sleep faster and have a more deep sleep. So even for people who do not have trouble sleeping, I think this is a pretty good gift, because who doesn't want like a deeper, more restful night, right? So here I have this bottle is from Life Flow and I just got it from Shopee. If you order now, you definitely can get this in time for Christmas. I think this is just a great all-rounder gift for anyone. The next gift is Unlock, and this is a board game, but it's like an escape room in the form of a board game. So my husband actually bought this off Amazon, and when it first came, I was like, how fun can an escape room as a board game be, right? But it was so fun. It was like such an amazing couple activity for us to do together. So this one we have already completed. I'm just going to show you what's inside without spoiling it. So for those people who really like enjoy escape rooms like I do, cards here with instructions, and basically you fill it in and then you either solve mysteries or try and escape and that kind of thing. Each game is about 1 hour and one box has 3 games. So far we've really been loving it. In fact, we liked it so much that my husband ordered another 2 boxes to give to our friends as Secret Santa. So another great thing about Unlock compared to other escape room sort of board games is that they don't require you to tear or destroy any pieces inside. So that means that after your friends are done, you can simply swap with them and then you'll have new games to play. So I really enjoy this. This is for 1 to 6 people. However, I think 6 people may be really a bit much. I think it was just nice for me and my husband to play. Now we're getting on to slightly more specific things, and this is for the person who loves planning. So this is a 2025 planner from the Paper Bunny, and I think this is such a beautiful planner. So this is fake leather, but what I really like about it, right, is the inside. At the start of the year, they tell you they have this section where it helps you reflect. So I'm not going to like show you too much of what I have written for myself, but there's a few questions for you to help reflect on the past year and also for you to set the next year's goals, which I am that type of person. I think this is like, you need to know your friend. If your friend is the type who likes to plan and then goal setting and all that kind of stuff, they'll probably like this planner. So some of the example questions are: what were the best 5 moments of 2024? What am I most proud of in 2024? And 3 affirmations for myself, or how have I grown as a person? And then the plans for the year ahead is: what brings me the most fulfillment in life? How can I love my loved ones better? And 1 thing I really want to accomplish this year. So there's a few other questions, but these are just some of the questions. And then at the half-year mark, they also have the mid-year milestone. So I obviously haven't filled this in yet, but this is when you get there, you have 3 words to describe the first half of the year, 3 wins so far. And I just really enjoy like having planners that also help me like do a little bit of goal setting. Personally, for me, at the end of the year, I tend to be a bit reflective and think like, oh, what can I do better next year? Or what do I really want to accomplish next year? What can I work towards? And this just came in such a good time for me to like really pen down my thoughts and go through. I also like the format of this particular scheduler. So it's 1 week and then you can see Monday through Sunday. It's just enough space, because the ones with the timing, yeah, that's too much. This is like just nice, I can another thing that I also got from the Paper Bunny that I really love is this bottle buddy. So the Owala, right? I think this bottle everybody has heard of before. At least if you're living in Singapore, right? I think everybody knows or has seen an Owala because you either have a colleague, a classmate, a wife, a friend who is carrying the Owala. So I'm also one of those people, right? That this year I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm just going to briefly talk about the Owala because it was one of my gifts, but I think it's pretty everybody knows about it by now. And if you are really planning to get this, right, on Amazon it's much cheaper. But if you are in a rush, you can get it from Taka, you can get it from Tangs, you can get it literally like anywhere. So how my friend described drinking from an Owala is that it's very smooth. So if you don't know, right, the Owala has a straw inside, and I think it's the mouth of the Owala which has a little bit of lipstick stains, but it's the mouth of the Owala that makes the drinking experience enjoyable. It also helps keep your cold water cold and hot water hot. They also say that you are not supposed to dishwash the body of the Owala, which is here, but then I do it anyway. I dishwash the entire Owala. I pull it apart and then I dishwash the whole thing, and I have no problem so far. Okay, but what I really wanted to talk about is the bottle buddy, and it is this little bag over here, and I got immediately influenced when I saw my friend carrying this during camp because I was like, oh my gosh, that is so convenient. So both of us were like talking about this bottle buddy, and then this guy, he just came and then he joined the conversation and he was like, oh, my wife also wants this thing, but I don't understand what is so different about this and a sling bag. And then me and my friend, like, we looked at each other and we were like, we innately know that it's different, but we couldn't voice to him what about it is so different. We were like, it's just different, like it's so much less cumbersome than a sling bag. But okay, I figured out why I have been using this so much more than actually using a sling bag, and it's just because it is much smaller and much more easier to bring around. So basically, any bottle can fit in here because it's a bit stretchy. I also have a Nalgene that I use pretty often, but I don't want to stretch it out, so I just use this for the Owala. But look at how small this is. It is great for like lunch. You just put it in and then you leave. This is so much less bulky than a sling bag, honestly. The thing about this little pouch here, this is almost $40. It's $39.90. So is it worth it? Probably not, but Christmas is a time for slightly frivolous gifts. So I would buy it again. I wanted to buy this for my Secret Santa. I'll totally buy it again. Now, speaking of frivolous gifts, I have yet another one that I really, really love, and I think everybody also kind of seen it, but if you haven't, this is a good idea for you if you are still looking for a Christmas gift, and it is this Christmas card. This is from Starbucks, okay, and every time the seasons change, I look forward to seeing what magic Starbucks has, and this year, this has not failed. The moment I laid my eyes on this cup, I was like, oh my gosh, I must have this cup. So it comes with, this top part is a cap, and then it's like a rubber stopper, so it just helps to keep your drinks hot. And in my case, I have 2 dogs, so it helps to keep my drinks fur-free, and it is just so adorable. I have nothing else to say about this cup. It's a pretty expensive cup. I think this is like $40, but I bought it at 25% off. But this is always available at Starbucks, so this again is a great like last-minute gift. And even though like, okay, people might be like kind of sick of getting mugs, right? I just love that this is decoration and utility in one. Super cute. I'll bring this out every single Christmas. I just love the face on this. I love Starbucks cups. This is like my 5th or 6th Starbucks cup. Now moving on to our final few pieces, we are getting a bit more towards the expensive makeup-y stuff. So I have 2 makeup items, and these are really, I just included them because I really think that they are Christmassy, okay? So the first item I have here is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautiful Love Palette. And tell me this is not the most beautiful packaging. Like, I love how the packaging looks. It looks super like, it just looks very luxurious. It doesn't feel luxurious. It feels a little bit light and plasticky, but it really looks very luxurious, and that's what drew me to the palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. There are 9 shades, and I think they are bigger than the standard 4 quad that Charlotte Tilbury usually has. So I actually bought this for myself because I've been wanting to try Charlotte Tilbury, but her eyeshadows are so expensive. I think the quad is almost $80 or $90 just for 4 colors. Whereas this is 9 colors for 115, and I got it during the Sephora sale, so it is less than 100. So I thought this was a great time for me to try out her makeup items. I only recommend this if the person you're buying for does not already own Charlotte Tilbury products, because if you already own Charlotte Tilbury products, I don't think that this will be something that is special, because the colors are still very pink. It's very similar to the other products that she already has. Now my next makeup product is something that I recently discovered. So look at this. This doesn't look like anything much, right? It's just like, oh, a makeup fixer. But wait. Look at how beautiful this is. It's literally like a snow globe. Honestly, when I bought this, I was not expecting much, because I was just thinking like, oh, it's just like a normal like fixer, and most have a little bit of glitter, but the way that the pearls here shake, like, that's why I included it, because I think this is like super, super Christmassy and I love it so much. So the next thing I have here is a perfume, and perfume is like a super Christmassy gift. It's like every time you don't know what to give like your mom or your sister or your wife, it's like, okay, perfume. So the one I have here is Chloe, and I'm a bit cautious about giving fragrances because they're a little bit more personal. Like, you need to know the person, so don't just give like a random perfume to a random person unless you know them very well, or unless you like at least ask, or they're very adventurous with their scents. So the one here is High Soap, and I really, really fell in love with the scent. But why I say it's a very Christmassy, appropriate Christmas present is because the packaging itself is super. This is like olden times, or like, you know, in the 50s, and then you receive like a very luxurious gift. This is the packaging that it will come in, like a nice reeded glass bottle, gold trims, and like it's just beautiful. It's such a classic looking Christmas present. I don't think anyone who received this will be mad. It's like really beautiful. This particular one, the scent that I chose, is a bit sweet. And I must say that this has a little bit of like a oldie, nostalgic kind of scent. Like, yeah, that's the best way I can describe this. It's a little bit grandma, but I personally really like it. So if you are interested in getting perfumes, you can always go down to Sephora and try it out. So I have here this, and I think this is such an amazing Christmas gift, because this is for my ladies here who are like, you're having period cramps. This is actually a warmer. So you just turn it on. This is from Shopee, by the way. So you turn it on, and then you can control the level of heat here, and then this just automatically warms up. So you can just put this at your tummy, and it will help to soothe your cramps. But I also included this because when I travel in cold countries, right, I just bring this along, and then I just wear this under my clothes. It's like for really cold countries, and you feel like you're freezing, but you don't want to be like too bulky, right? Just buy this electronic like heater and then wear it around. For guys and for girls, keep yourself nice and cozy. I think this is like a great Secret Santa gift for girls in general, because it's cute and useful. My last two items are fashion items. So I have the Pop Flex Pirouette skirt here, and just for full transparency, I am selling these items. But let me just get into how I started selling these items in the first place. So I saw this skirt on Taylor Swift when she was playing tennis, and I was like, oh my gosh, that actually looks like quite a cute skirt to have for exercising. So I decided to order this skirt from Pop Flex US, and I had to pay for the shipping to bring it all the way to Singapore because they don't sell internationally. When I received it, I really liked the way that it looked. So it's kind of, I think this is material, yeah, it's tulle, and then it's shorts underneath. So this is actually called a skirt, pirouette skirt. So you have shorts underneath, and it's like the stretchy elastic. It's the compression type of shorts that you use generally when you're doing Pilates, yoga, running. There's so many things that you can use this skirt for, and it also comes with pockets. So these pockets looks very small, but you can actually fit your entire phone in here. So like this makeup spray, right? I can fit the entire thing inside, and you can't even see that it's here. So after I received this skirt, I was thinking like, oh, actually, you know, in Singapore there are a lot of girls who do Pilates and like to do this type of exercises, myself included. So I decided to bring it in. I also have So these are my personal ones. This one is, I have another one here that is in black, and this is actually the one that I wear more because I think this, I just pair it with like a crop top, and I wear this to walk my dogs, shopping, to even overseas. I wore this in Hainan Island when I knew we were doing some kind of trekking and hiking. So I think this is a really versatile skirt. I also really like the quality, and that's why I started bringing it over to Singapore. Now my last item is a bit of a splurgy item. This is definitely for a close friend or loved one, and this is an LV belt. So what I really like about this belt, right, is that if you're considering getting something that is branded but not too expensive, a belt is the perfect purchase for you, because this belt I think is less than $1,000, and for branded goods it's very difficult to find something that is not a card holder that is less than $1,000. Also, if you are into the branded goods, right, there is nothing more flashy than wearing the logo right in front of everybody's face. So this is really something that if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But with branded belts, there are some that do not have like the logo in front. I chose this one because to me, this is not like super flashy. I think this is like okay, especially if you're wearing a very simple outfit and then you just want to like elevate it a little bit. You have this little logo here, and then also half of the monogram. And I also like that this belt is reversible, so I usually wear the black side, but they also have the other side that is the monogram side, so you can just flip it around and wear it like that as well. I think thin belts in general, they are a lot more versatile in how you want to style it. So that is my final recommendation for this Christmas guide. If you have other recommendations, please do let me know as well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!